Layers to I love it. There's layers to the conversation. I heard a couple of things. I think dealing with that chaos into the unknown is like a prime indicator of masculine state, like of the energy, right? Whoever's displaying it. So different phases I see. First thing that had me think of when we think about women was you said the interest into the unknown. I don't know this feminine, don't know that feminine. Mm-hmm. To the opposite, I saw when you lose interest, or when into the feminine unknown becomes so common. There is variety, and as they say, pussy's pussy, right. Sex is sex, relationship, women, whatever. And there becomes a point where, for that masculine, I think, if he's got priority focus, we say that drive, something else to be up to, there even becomes a point, maybe that's after the sowing the oats, as people say, and then there's a focus on, okay, what's actually important in it, because there's a return on investment. Like initially, finally got the validation, the attention, the affection, sex, whatever. You get to a point where, well, okay, what about some companionship? What about some values to instill into my children, my lineage, my legacy? Or just peace, someone who's going to be a helpmate and actually encourage the peace of everything. So that was one layer. And as we were talking about, you talked about travel. I had the same instance I'm thinking for myself, because the other element to that where I say prime for masculine is talk about the softness, keeping the softness away. Like when you actually get exposed to that unknown, because masculine builds up the kingdom. You got your partner, your kids, safety, sanctity, resources, car, money, whatever. And then what when that is not there? And I think for kingship, if you will, because say use it or lose it, right? People that retire, sit on a log somewhere, don't have anything to throw themselves into, literally the masculine's going to wither and die. There's nothing to do. I had a trip going to California and staying with a friend, traveling, obviously we're in Atlanta, getting to California. So arriving at 10:30, whatever, grab bags, go through the terminal, Uber, and they're like 10 minutes from the airport. So I let them know when I touched down, 10:30. It's now 11:30, 12 o'clock. I get to their door in California, nobody's coming to the door. So it goes from the order of, all right, my flight landed, on the plane, agenda, itinerary, I got my place to stay, Uber, pay for the ride, they drop me off, here I am, all right, going up to the door. Shit. And then it's like, okay, now it's 11:30 in a foreign territory, it's night, I got a bag with $2,000 worth of equipment. Yeah, all that. I'm like, And it was, this is where I got present to like the comforts of the kingdom and all that. And I love how it's touched on in this with that unknown, because that world of the feminine, my mind is trying to track to order. So I'm like, first thing, threat, am I safe? Well, I mean, I'm good for the most part. And, well, shit, I got $2,000 with this shit. I don't know what neighborhood this is, because this is my friend's place. So the world of unknown starts taxing too.
Chaos starts.
Exactly. And I'm even to the context, I think it's a good challenge to masculine, because my mind starts filtering like, okay, what can I do? 11:30 at night in California, Venice Beach or whatever. Well, I can go to the beach and chill there. Well, shit, what if it gets cold weather or whatever, or anything like that? Can't actually be comfortable, wake up, your shit's gone, all kinds of scenarios. Do I go and explore? Fuck it, I'm in another place. But it's that whole context of how you deal with the unknown, because all of it, shit, I'm freaking out. Like, where is he? He's not picking up the phone. He's not coming to the door.
Now we gonna panic.
Let me go back to the airport or something. Oh, this is not safe. Like, right?
One, that was just mad out of character, but also just, I was laughing partly because literally in the same New York trip, again, skip the details but coming from a new friend's place, going to the place I was supposed to be staying to, it's 4 a.m. And none of the motherfuckers are picking up. 3 of them. Well, I didn't have one of them's number, and he's like, he's the most responsible one. He's their roommate, so I met him there the first time. And you'll see why he's the most responsible one. So I'm just meeting him. I've been there. This is my last day there. Supposed to be, because it's supposed to leave Sunday, but so it's a Sunday morning, technically Saturday night.
Right.
And I'm Ubering back. They knew I was, going to be meeting someone, and I'm in the time. I called everybody 10 times, so I knew that they're asleep. So I'm like, these motherfuckers did not think to leave their phone on. To be like, bro, like I'm a visitor in a foreign place. Y'all just went to sleep.
Yeah.
So I'm processing, and I am dumb. I am so tired. I was with her for like 14, like 12, like from day to showing me all around the place. Dope person. And now I'm like exhausted coming back. And so something struck me like, these motherfuckers are asleep. You know, because they didn't even check to see, yo, were you alive? Like, nothing. But, you know, it's a guy thing. It's a
we
little
do.
bit rich, you know? So it's not, that wouldn't bug me. But me seeing that made me lose faith when it came time to call, because I'm like, I know there's, like, I know they just went to sleep. And I'm like, shit, I should have stayed. I had my contacts in, so I didn't want to sleep. I couldn't just fall asleep. But I'm thinking now, none of them are picking up. It's not a place I can get into by any means. It's New York, so it's not warm. You know,
Facts.
I'm about to get dropped off. I'm damn near falling up. Like, I'm so tired. And I'm like scanning my brain. I'm like, there was a grocery store. I guess I could stand in there for 6 hours. Because, I mean, they're not going to get up anytime soon.
Right.
So I know they're probably going to naturally wake up at least early as 9:30. So I'm like, man, I am about to be chilling in a grocery store for another 4 hours, 5 hours, dead tired. And I can't close my eyes because that's why I didn't stay. So I'm like, man. But as you're saying, you're running through solutions, like I'm like, and so I go and I just start. Luckily, I lived in like the most front part of the apartment on the street. I'm like banging on the window, and then the one guy that I just met, he pops out because I'm like, I'll just try banging on the window. If all fails, I'll try calling. But I wanted to exercise all my options before
you went to the grocery store.
Right. I'm like,
That's the last time.
so I'm like, all right, that's what I'll do. And fortunately, it's like 4:30 in the morning. He runs out. And it's like, oh yeah, bro, I stayed up because I figured you were going to come back late. Well, all my other boys the actual two guys I knew were dead asleep. And so I'm like, thank God for one day. But in that moment, the chaos emerged from I'm having a good night in New York to,
oh shit, no.
all right, I'm about to be cold in these streets of New York in the middle of the night when I don't know what's out there, who's out. You know what I mean? Never been there.
And every masculine has dealt with that at some point. That oh shit moment. What do I do? To varying degrees. That was a relatively okay. You were safe. You weren't. I mean,
right.
Whatever. As opposed to, you know, oh shit, she's pregnant. Oh shit, I gotta go to Grady. Like, we all have those oh shit moments, and it's how you deal with those in the moment that defines who you are as a masculine energy. Do you feed into your feminine or do you feed into your masculine?